Hello, I'm Elizabeth Strower, and I'm the owner of Reimagines in Somerset, Kentucky. We're located downtown. Somerset is my hometown. I went to Somerset High School right down the street, and I've always grown up here. My whole family is here, and so I knew that I wanted to be here. But I've also had other aspirations. After I graduated high school, I went to business school at UK. And then when I graduated, I thought that success would be the corporate job in the big city. And so I did that and moved to Memphis and actually met my husband. And so that put things in perspective for me about where I wanted to raise my family and where I wanted to do business. I just didn't know how I'd be able to do it in Somerset, where I grew up. And so when I moved back, I actually became a business teacher. And I taught entrepreneurship, and I was showing these kids how to be business owners and what it took. And I remember them asking me, "Ms. Strower, what would you do? What would your business be?" And I remember telling them, well, I don't know what it is yet, but I know that it'll be something special, and I'll know it when it hits me. And so I actually was helping my mom decorate for her classroom. She's a teacher as well, and she wanted me to make her a custom decal for her door. She had a Cricut machine, one of those small cutter machines, and so she didn't know how to use it. She wanted me to learn how to use it and make a waving Bitmoji cutout for her door. And so I learned how to use that, and all of her friends wanted one. And so then I started selling them online, and everybody else wanted one. And before I knew it, I was making these custom cutout decals at home when I wasn't teaching. So what sets Reimagines apart from the very beginning was the service. I was able to have good customer service, answer customers right away, customize things for them, go above and beyond. But I got to a point where lots of people can have good customer service, and I wanted to be able to set myself apart in another way. And so instead of just doing the black cutout vinyl or a single color vinyl, I upgraded to my Roland printer cutter, and it does full color and is able to cut as well, and also use different materials. So I'm not limited to just vinyl. And it prints colors and everything just as you see it in the image. So whenever I send a proof, that's exactly what it's going to look like when it's printed and when the customer has it in their hands. It's very high quality. Another thing that makes it special is the ink. So the ink is very eco-friendly. It is actually Green Guard Gold certified for indoor air quality, which makes it safe for our team and also safe for the environment. Roland, I think, is the very best. It's state of the art. The print quality is amazing. Our next piece of equipment that is really special is the LEF2-300D. So that is a Roland as well, and it is our UV printer. And so a UV printer is very cool because you can print on almost anything. And the ink lays down just like an inkjet printer. So the inkjet runs across, and then there's a UV light on either side, and so it cures it immediately as it runs across the substrate that you're printing on. But you can do a gloss or a matte finish that builds all the way up and provides texture to whatever you're creating. So if you have a picture and you have some areas of light, you can highlight those areas of light with a texture, and so you're able to actually touch and feel the difference. And it just really creates a three-dimensional kind of look to a print. And so we can print, for example, we have the moleskin journals that we print on. We have done lunchboxes, which have been very cool, so you can get your child's name on a lunchbox or your name on a lunchbox and also have that texture on top. And so we're just getting started with the UV printer, but the opportunities are endless with what we're able to print on and add that kind of color and texture to. So maybe the best thing about our UV printer is our eco-friendly inks. It's called a V-Bond ink, and so the V-Bond ink is actually safe for cosmetics, kids, pets, food safe, and so you don't have to worry about, if you buy a lunchbox, for example, the kid having something that comes in contact with their food, or your pet chewing on something. Everything that's printed with a UV printer is safe.